Hello and welcome to Bay 1. This is Maraxi, just starting, well, hopefully starting a live stream for Robocraft, just doing random building. I think Robocraft may actually be experiencing some problems at the moment though, so we'll see if this is even possible. This is my new design. It's, yes, a giant Segway. Um, I don't know why I decided to build this. I was actually looking for sci-fi type designs, and yes, somehow this came up and I ended up building this instead. So yeah, let's try getting into battle and seeing if anything works. Apparently people can't join stuff, servers are down and crap like that, so we'll see if we can even get into a game or anything. Hmm. Nope. Okay, it's letting me in. We'll see how this works. Evit, yes, hi Evit. Welcome to the stream. I still need to do some work on this to get it where I want it to be, but out of my way. It also flies in case I just want to fly. Yeah. It's not exactly the easiest thing to control either, so it's a little bit of a pain. Oh, we're being hit from back here somewhere. Yeah, this definitely needs a little bit of refinement so that I can actually use it. It's easier just to fly around the map though. So that's why I added that capability. Originally the helium was just supposed to be so that I could stabilize the design, but yeah, ended up being very much different. Yeah, I've been hit from behind. No. Boom. Dead. Alright, well there's some things I can do about that. So... yeah, I just used a load of heavy blocks underneath it just to weigh the bottom down, but given that this is running at tier 10, I can replace these with tier 10 blocks. Same here. So that will help a little bit, and all the front ones here can be replaced with tier 10s as well. Oops. There we go. I don't think, yeah, I can't replace that because, yeah, there's some weird collision issues with the mesh for the wheels. But that'll help a little bit, just having some more rigidity in the structure there. Although it's connected to tier 1 blocks, so it just get blown off in no time regardless. I really need to get a bunch more tier 10 blocks. But let's give it another go anyway. Yeah, they're not even going this way. No.
SMG cruiser spotted.
It's a slow crawl up the wall just to poke my plasma gun over the top.
SMG cover spotted.
Eee. Right, anyway. Back to actually trying to get around the map.
SMG cruiser spotted. SMG drone spotted. Real tank spotted.
Yeah, meanwhile my entire team is dying because I'm screwing around, just trying to get my Segway to go anywhere.
Rail tank spotted. Plasma bomber spotted.
Yeah, this is not where I'm supposed to be. We... Yeah, definitely needs some work on this
Plasma
design.
bomber spotted.
Boom. Ah, yeah, this... Yeah, the servers are playing about at the moment, so we're going to end up with a lot of issues like that. So what can I do to try and improve the capabilities? Let's add a little bit more upthrust. I don't think it will hurt any. I've only got a little bit of... Oh, my CPU is missing. That's annoying. Alright, let's try and battle online, see if it'll even let me go in. Can I change bay maybe? Nope, game's dead. Ooh, that sucks. I think it's because my Segway is too awesome. That has to be the reason. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'm going to try and kill the client and see if I can reconnect. There we go. Let's give it another try. Now, did it keep any of those changes? No, it didn't. Let's go and redo these. Gotta switch these thrusters. No, it can't. Alright, so I'm already at max CPU apparently. Yep, okay. Let's try this again. Also, for anyone that is watching the stream, don't forget to get your 3 days worth of premium. It's valid until February the whatever. And it is called Mega, the code is Mega Launch hyphen 18th Feb. So yeah, just check the Robocraft forums or whatever. So yeah, okay, I can climb a little bit better now. So yeah, the flying Segway. Ha! I dodged. But I lost the wheel. No. Just as well I don't actually need the wheels, they're purely cosmetic. There we go. Control back. Control regained.
SMG tank spotted.
Although without that top it's a little bit finicky to try and get back up, so...
Plasma walker spotted.
Alright,
Kinetic
forward
tower
thrust.
spotted.
Come on. Alright, so I'm actually missing some of that. Awesome. There we go.
SMG tank spotted. Rail walker spotted. Plasma walker spotted.
Come on.
SMG tank spotted. Rail walker spotted.
So yeah, Segway is not exactly the most practical design in Robocraft. Well, I almost got a kill. That's the result, isn't it? Alright, so let's grab some of these. And do a critical bit of restructuring here. Making sure that we actually have this connected on. There we go. Now we should be good to go. And these ones here can actually be replaced. No, I don't have any, so I can't replace them. Alright, let's battle.
Plasma bomber spotted. Plasma drone spotted. Plasma tank
So it's not going to win any awards for the best design, but yeah, anyway, that was just a random fun build that I made. And it's now time to say goodbye to it, so goodbye. Actually, the quicker way to do this. Grab one of those. Put the seat on it, grab a thruster or something. Why are you not working? Why did you not work? Did they fix this? Okay, they're already gone, they just hadn't... Okay, that was a bit of a different bug. Alright, so what can I try building now? My original concept was just to build sci-fi vehicles, and somehow the Segway came up instead, so I ended up building a Segway. So yeah, kick-ass sci-fi vehicles. Not building a Death Star or the Heart of Gold. Not doing a pod racer. I certainly can't build a DeLorean. Trying to make the BSG would be problematic. I have an idea. Alright, I have an idea. So the question is, can I do it in practice? It's gonna require pretty much the entire bay to be workable. Going to want a thruster down here. So whoever guesses what I'm building doesn't win a thing. But still, it's a thought that counts. There we go. Need to go forward a bit more and back a bit more on here. Right. Okay, so good on this section. We're gonna have to start early on weight optimization on this. go. And I've never built one of these before, so this is going to be an interesting new design to at least try and finish. So, still, any guesses to anyone watching of what I'm trying to build? Although that kind of requires people to be watching, so there's going to be no guesses, obviously. Right, here we go. Add in those blocks. Almost completed with that section. Probably add that in for redundancy, just for, yeah, it won't work on that end. And we don't need every one of these sections connected up, just enough to make sure the connection is solid. We'll go and add on a few more blocks here. Getting better. And going to switch out to using some prisms for anchoring these sections on. Probably need to put prisms there just for support. And to be honest, these can be switched out for prisms as well. There's no reason for them to actually be... I mean tetras, there's no reason for them to actually be prisms. Because I'm not going to be connecting anything onto the sides. But I'm going to add these in as placeholders so that I can actually dump those on. And let's grab some white blocks just so that I can put on this bit here. Have you guessed what it is yet? Probably can go up another one, but this is going to be offset on the connection points. Before I actually start scaling up to the next level. Go and to make it easier to actually place all of these blocks in place. My one concern is if I'm even going to have enough CPU to actually do this, so... Back on this side. Alright. Come across here. There we go. Now I can take these white blocks out. And now we start layering up from the side here. And no doubt we'll have to rebuild this section in a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. Right, so now we need to try and flesh out this section. Yep, it needs to be replaced there. It kind of works. Why have I got a prism there when I clearly don't need a prism? I need one of those, an inner. Same there. And that's going to be an inner as well. Right, and now we get to some of the more annoying parts of trying to build this. Will that work? Yeah, that'll kind of do for now. And one of those. And we're going to have to build a connection out similar to this. Now you might be wondering why I'm bothering to triforce this, and I'm not actually triforcing intentionally. This is actually all to try and cut down on the mess of the completed design. It'd be very easy to try making it way too heavy. especially if what I want to do this is to work. Yeah, that's the wrong kind of block. I need that. Here we go. No, that won't work there, so I have to put a prism, probably connected like so. There we go. It's not really the best front section. And this entire sidewall needs redoing with prisms as well. It's a time constraint in many ways. Alright, let's just go ahead and take care of that while we're here. And the same on this side. Alright, so now we grab prisms and like so. And then so we do exactly the same thing on here as well. And this ends up making it a lot lighter than it otherwise would have been. So now we can take all of those blocks out. And the same here. There we go. And it's a solid wall. So now to finish these sections off, I'm just going to stick that on like that for now. But for all intents and purposes, that's almost a completed segment. Alright, and that gets replaced with a prism as well, same here. And then once we've got these bits in place, one block. Actually, that's the wrong kind of block there. Yeah, this isn't going to quite work on that section. This will have to be the other way round, which means the connection points are going to be all jacked up. The reason being, we need to come down like so. That actually needs to be an inner. Have I got the right sections there? Yeah. Same there. Inner goes here. Prism. Tetra rather. Tetra. And then there's going to be another inner around about here. Then we have, yep, like this. This is going to be prisms here. Actually, is that going to be right? Yeah, it'll do. I can always come back and revisit this later. Which means maybe never. And yeah, I'm not using any kind of guide to actually complete this construction, I'm just making it up as I go, so I could be getting this completely wrong, and I probably am. next stage will be to try and complete this top segment. Oh man, there's a huge ass hole in the side here. What did I do wrong? Or did I just not complete this? How does that look on this side? I guess I just didn't complete it or accidentally deleted it or something. Must be the answer. Alright, so from there we look across. Alright, so that's supposed to be like so. And then connects on like that. Okay, so that fixes that hole. Right. And again. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to do this front section here. 'Cause it's just not gonna look good. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to, yeah, try and make this work regardless. Right, so... Okay. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Alright, it'd be quicker if I just build out a whole section that goes... No, that's way too high. Yeah, that's actually way too high on the front section. Damn it. So I'm getting a bit too ahead of myself here. So this needs to come down like so. And then I can start, no, that's not going to work. Okay, it's not way too high. I guess I don't have a choice either way. so let's put a load of those across. What am I doing here? Alright, I'll do this a little bit differently on this section, just because it'll get things done at least. Alright, yeah, this is where I need to start building the segments that hold all this stuff in place. Yeah. So already at 500 CPU, this is going to be a challenge to try and complete this. Ooh. Yay. Now, if only I could keep that block in place. It'd add some authenticity to the design. So what did I do differently there? Right, that one faces in, like so. Nope, that one goes out. This one faces in. There we go. Come on. Now rotate. Bye bye wonky cube. There we go. And yeah, I need to complete that. Although I can actually complete it using the inners, of course, like so. There we go. Reduced weight, all that, yada yada yada. Go. Alright, so we're getting there. And what we're going to do here is all of these ones are going to be connected to the front block. And these ones connected to the rear block. And those that have to be inners have to be inners, so same crap for these. That can be connected backwards, this one can be net connected frontwards. These I don't care about, I just need them on here. Alright, so now I need to try and put some kind of mast or something on this. So that's going to be, we're going to go for a two-masted design, so it's going to be one about here. And one about here. And we also want to have something on the bowsprit here, which I probably haven't left enough room for. No me. Yep, that's about as good as it's going to get for that. Right, so let's see what we can do in terms of actually getting something on here. Alright, this is where the building gets really complex. Because in essence you're trying to build a curved shape using nothing but prisms and all of that kind of crap. I had to do the similar kind of build process with the dragon wings, which that'll actually be child's play in comparison to what I have to do here. I just have to hope I've actually got enough blocks to complete this segment. So I need to bring this one out another block. And okay. And now we're going to angle this up. Yeah, I can fix the ugliness from inside once I'm done with this. Because I don't like all of these ugly connection points. But yeah, the primary goal is just getting these all aligned up as they need to be. No, that one needs to go in like that, which then means I'm actually going to be forced to use an inner in the completely the wrong orientation. There we go. Maybe that'll kind of work. It's not going to be what I really want, but ugh, don't like that. That's ugly. That's alright because it requires an inner. Yeah, yeah. There we go. This requires an inner as well. But this one doesn't. We can just put a prism there. So long as the surface is pretty much complete, then I don't care so much. So I need to keep bringing this up. Probably help if I just have a frame on which to build here. So this mass needs to go a lot higher. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is what it's like when you're trying to build real art bots. A lot of work. Anyway, so almost done with this section here. So that's going to need to come up to this point, and that is going to be the point. So, but that's going to need to be brought over one. So that should be there, only facing, yeah, this is on the wrong side. Right, so we need to definitely start bringing this in over. There we go. Oh, wrong way. Like so. That's semi-pretty. So now we need the two sets that go on here. It'd be easier if we frame these out again. And then we have the second set that goes this high. And thus we also have these ones here, so I think they're going to be basically the same size. Alright, now for actually making these into cells as they're supposed to be. Oh, these are actually going to be a lot easier to create than the other ones. Although, maybe not. Alright, and we get these to go on like so. We can make these like that. What am I doing here? Yeah, that's right. That's the wrong shape there. We need to use an inner there. There we go. That fixes that problem. And that gets converted to like so. There we go. So basically we just copy that again on this section. Oh, except I'm putting those on the wrong place. Or we do something similar at least. It's probably not going to be an exact duplicate because there may be a better way to do this segment. Yeah, I don't actually have the mast going across the spar going across there, do I? Yeah, I'm going to definitely need to take care of that for the aficionados among you. Right. How can we do this? I don't need it to be that accurate, so I'm just going to pretend that the brown bits are these spars. That would be close enough. Let's buy more of them. a connection point across here. Man, I screwed this up a little bit. Right, what can I do to address that? Yeah, it's a bit of a klutz move, but it will have to do. Need it actually connected on, otherwise it'll just fall apart if the top or bottom gets hit, so alright, that'll have to do for that. Yeah, it's the best I can do for now. I'm probably missing something really dumb. There we go. That's a little bit better. Alright. Oh, I haven't done the front ones here either. That's better. Now, what? I think I'm doing these wrong. Yeah, I'm doing these completely wrong. Hi Captain, how you doing? Yeah, I'm building a piratey type ship thing, but not very well. Yeah, I've got those completely wrong. Okay, let's... For some reason, the sails are on top like that, and I don't think they should be. Hold on. No, they should be. I was right. Alright, what am I doing here? So this sail is way too big. Let's trim it down a little bit. Come on. There we go. And... Alright, you're connected down now, that'll do. Yeah, it still doesn't look quite right. That's way too heavy on the top. That's a little bit more in keeping. What you mean, like, in terms of putting T10 plasma on the top? You mean like these on the top here? Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. So I'm going for a two-masted variant. I need more sails. There's some sails that are missing from the side. There should be something that comes down between here. I think it's just like a sloped sail of some type. But we need to try and build something like that. So let's make sure the flat side is out here. And it needs to be about half the height of the front one here. So we're starting here. And it comes across. And it's the full height of that one. So something like that. Now let's start building on this. And now making sure that each of these has some kind of connection point so nothing gets lost when I take these out. I haven't even put the pilot seat in this yet. And need to make sure this actually gets connected up to something. And this also should be pulled to one side, so let's get that done like this. Actually, like that. Go and make that to an inner. And so it should be kind of connected on like this. And something down here to connect it on as well. There we go. That doesn't really look like a sail, but that's what it's supposed to be. And then there should be a nice big one that hangs off the back here as well. So for that we need to build a another kind of support. And then you've got a sail that essentially hangs between these two sections. Which this one may actually be a bit more easy to kind of do in some form of realistic sense. well, realistic as in building a ship in a game that's about blowing up people. Yeah. Who am I kidding about realism? So this probably needs to come out more like so. Alright, so first things first, we're going to need to make sure that we got any relevant foldy bits done. And that's folding in the wrong direction. It should be like so. Alright, and what am I doing wrong here? That's right, that should be a prism. There we go. And that's what I was kind of doing wrong there, is the fact that... There we go. I have no idea how I'm even going to make this thing move. That's what I've not got to yet. But yeah, that's probably going to be the most fun part of this entire build process, is trying to make this thing actually mobile. Because it's no point having a pretty art bot if you can't use it. So. Yeah, practicality is such a pain. There we go. Almost done. Prism. Like so. There we go. And now we just have to connect this on, which is going to be something like cheating. There we go, so it's connected on there. And I know we're supposed to have a mast across the bottom, so again, more cheating. And I'm just going to make all of these bottom ones into brown blocks. Because I can. Or some of them anyway. So it's the illusion of having a mess at the bottom, but not really. And yeah, these are just held on by string, more or less. Yeah, it's not particularly the most elegant or pretty design so far, but we're definitely getting there. Let's try and lighten that up a little bit. No. And we don't have a any kind of rear detailing or anything like that yet. Haven't got that far. But this is where I have to worry about, okay, how exactly are we going to make this thing move? Good question. Let's pull this out, which we left this open on purpose. Pilot seat is going to go right on top of that. And what we could do, we can cheat and do the easy option of putting a bunch of hover blades in here. And that would probably be enough to actually make this mobile. Of course, now that... oh, yeah, that will go in place. Nope, can't fit another one in here. But I can fit a tier 10 underneath here. Alright, let's just see if this even works. Oh dear. Oh, it works, just not in the right way. Ah, slipped out for the side. Okay, so we need to make sure this is a lot more stable. As in many more hover blades. Yes, I can't put tier 8s on the front, I can put one there. I can still fit some tier 5s here. Make this into an inner. What can I fit on that spot now? too big. Tier 6 is too big. Tier 5 fits there. There you go, practice again. No. Thing is, this has got potential, but can't help feeling there's a different. Can't help feeling there's a better way of doing the sales. Problem is that these are never going to do it. I mean, would they almost look like sales? Not really. I mean, they would look like electronic sales of some type. But that gets away from the whole point of building a pirate type ship thingy. Anyway, that's getting off track. I need to fix mass on this. I mean, I can always... What can I do? So, tier 10 thruster right there. These can always become helium. That might help stability. Probably not a huge amount, but put a couple more. Not enough helium on that. And the helium just doesn't have enough lift to pull the top back up to where it needs to be. Part of the issue is the plasmas on the top are way too big for the design anyway, so let's look at down tiering this to a more reasonable level. So get rid of the tier 10, Get rid of the tier 10 plasmas, and in here we're getting rid of that hover blade. We'll keep those ones. We don't need tier 8 thrusters in here. We can keep everything approximately a tier 5 instead. So let's go ahead and put some tier 5 guns on the top. No, I don't have enough money to buy more. So we just stick with one on the back like that for now. And then go with tier 5 thrusters in here. Or whatever we've got available. Tier 5s are preferred because we've got more of them. So we put one there. I can't mount any to the roof because I've got no mounting points. I have one there. I thought I had a mounting point on the side for where we had something connected. Oh, that's where we got them. Right. Here I can probably mount something. No, they're going to be tier 4s. There we go. Tier 4s will do. And that's just to help with turning. And some little T2s on the front to help with turning as well. Alright, let's see how this fares now. Russians Guild, not a walker with hovers, but come on, does it stay upright? Yay! Come on, come on, come on. Takes a while for it to stabilize, but it's close enough. Come on. Helium, do your job. Needs more helium. There we go. Hopefully that will be enough now, although, yeah, we'll try and hold out for that being enough helium. Come on. Stabilize. 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 There we go. Fixed. Come on, helium. Do your job. Needs a little bit more. There we go. There we go. I think we've got the stabilization. No, 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 no. Come on. Ooh. It's a lot better now. Just. What the hell are you doing? There we go. There we go. Alright, now let's try this in battle.
Plasma hover spotted.
I'm probably going to vaporize in one shot. We'll see.
Plasma hover spotted. Interceptor spotted.
Lucky here.
Plasma hover spotted. Plasma drone spotted.
Come on. There we go. Stabilize. There we go. Now I can come in behind the enemies
Interceptor spotted.
and try to shoot them. With various degrees of success. Well, now I'm stable. Mostly because I've got so many damn blocks on this thing, that's the only reason I survived. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to replace some of the
Plasma hover spotted.
helium on the cells with hovers instead. Make it a lot more viable. Yeah, the helium on the cells just doesn't really do anything with the design. other than eat ridiculous amounts of CPU. Alright, so let's pull all of these helium away. I can probably get away with using orange for the mask section here. I know it kind of breaks the design a little bit, but it's more armor compared to what I've got on there otherwise. Oops. And then we were going to switch to having hovers on the top. Just something like that, that would probably help a lot. So let's battle. I don't know, I could make something big enough using the Mega SMGs. But it's a good idea.
Interceptor spotted. Interceptor spotted. Plasma bomber spotted. Plasma bomber spotted. Spotted. SMG cruiser spotted. Spotted. Cruiser spotted.
Yeah.
Interceptor spotted. Interceptor spotted. Plasma hover spotted. Interceptor spotted. Hover spotted. Interceptor spotted. SMG cruiser spotted. Interceptor spotted.
Yeah, potentially. Missed. I need to put a radar on this. That's what I'm missing. I mean, I've got plenty of space inside. Ah,
Plasma cruiser spotted. Plasma bomber spotted.
maybe. We'll see. I've got a fairly busy weekend ahead though, so it really depends. Right, what else can I do on this? I need to get more tier 5 plasma, that's what I was doing.